Hi, this is Jenny. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on my niece today. We're going to do what I like to call is a curly messy bun, or you could call them two twin pom-poms on her hair. And she has short hair, so we're going to curl it first, and then we'll end up with two messy pom-poms right here, and then the rest of the back will just be curly. So we just blew her hair dry, and we're just going to brush it out, make sure there's no tangles. Okay, so with this, I have my rat tail comb and I have my clips, and I just clip them to my shirt because it's easier. I'm going to just part her hair how it's naturally going to fall because it's easier, and I don't really want to fight with how it lays, because then it just gets harder and you have to use hairspray. So the easiest way to do it is I just part it down the middle. Just part it down the middle, and we're going to curl it first, and then I just part a section out. So I'm going to leave this section out. The rest of this hair I'm going to clip up so it's out of the way, and then I'll do the same on this side. So it's already parted down, and then I just clip away this section. And since her hair is short, you're going to see some of her hair fall. That's okay, we'll just curl it. But the majority of her hair needs to be put up. So the clipser is what I use. And then right here, I'm going to teach you how I curl her hair. Okay, so this is a hot curling iron that I have. Easy, just from the grocery store. And the bottom, I'm going to flip it up. It's too short to do anything else, so we're just going to flip it up. And now my curling iron is really hot, so I don't have to hold it that long. But we just are basically, we don't want it straight ends. So now we're going to take another section, pull that down, and pull this section down as well. So we're just going to work in sections. This is how you get all the hair curled and make it look more beachy, more natural, instead of lots of stringy pieces sticking out. Okay, so I just use about 1 inch in diameter. So it's about 1 inch. We've already curled the bottom and the top. When I'm working on this section, I'm curling this way, and so you're just going to alternate. So I start from the back, and I'm going to curl away, and then I'm going to curl forward, and then the last two I'm going to curl away, so that when you're done with the hair is curling away, not like ringlets. So I start at the base, and I curl away from her face, and you leave it. This one I'm going to curl towards her face. Okay, so this side, we've done these two. Now we're just going to get this one right here, and this is going to go away from her face. Oh, let's try that one more time. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're going to do this side. Same thing. This section right here, you don't want to grab too big of a section, because then you can't curl it. So I'm just going to curl it close to her base of her hair, but I'm not going to touch it because that would obviously hurt. So we've done one away from her face. Now this one is going to go towards her face. You alternate, because otherwise it will end up into like one big curl. It won't do the beachy curl that you want. This one, we're going to alternate again. This one's going to go away. Okay. Now I'm not going to brush it out. I want it to sit until it's cool. Once it's cool, then we'll brush our fingers through. So we pull the section out, and the same thing on this side. Okay. And you're just going to do the same curls the whole hair tutorial. The more that you do this, the easier it is. The first time I expect it to take more than 10 minutes, But if you know how to do this, then it will probably take you less. I almost went the wrong way on that one. All right, so we've done that side. We're just going to keep going on this side. And I will go faster because I am used to doing this. I do this on myself, I do it on my daughter, I do it on my clients. And see how that end piece is straight? I like it that way. If you don't, go ahead and curl all the way to the end. But I like that look. So here we've pulled her hair even to the front. We pulled it up here to the front just because I need this front piece. Otherwise, it would have angled out and I would just be working on the back. So we're going to work around this whole side. And I'll do the same on this side as well. As you come down to her ear, and then I just come over to the side as well. And lucky for us, she doesn't have a ton of hair. We're almost done. So I don't think it's necessary to take a comb and individually part out the sections. Just use your fingers. You can feel if you have too much hair. I think that's good enough. I'm going to turn you just a little bit. So my niece, she likes to get her hair done. I've done her hair a couple of times. She usually says she loves it. Do you enjoy having your hair done? Yeah. Okay, so once I hit the ear, all the hair is going to curl away from her face. And keeping it at the base. You don't want it too far out because then you're only curling the ends. We want it to start, you know, right about an inch down and curl the ends. So we've done that side. And she will look like she has a bunch of wrinklets in her hair, and she will until the end. And then at the end we'll brush it, make it look more messy, and then do those pom-poms. I just need it to hold in place so that it will set. If you do brush your hair before it sets, like you can feel her hair is still hot. If you brush it before, her curls will fall right out and you'll have to do it all over again, which is a big pain. So this hair tutorial probably takes about 10 to 12 minutes. And we're at the ear. I know you can't see, so let me spin you. We're at the ear, so I'm curling away from her face. We do not want to burn her. Okay. Looks like I've clipped both sides of the hair. Whoops. Okay, so I'm just going to section some more out. We're almost done. And I'm going to work on this side first, and then I'll finish on that side. Now, I'm on top of her hair. I'm working directly up, not to the side anymore. You want that volume. So how to do that is you're just going to pull up your piece, and you're going to come up. Oops. And just roll with the hair. All of this I'm going to be curling away. I'm not going to alternate anymore because we're on the top of her hair. It just lays better that way. So the front piece, I do over direct it a little bit, meaning I pull it towards her face and then I curl, because it just, it pulls away. I think it looks better. And we are done on this side with the parting. So here we're on top again. Put your head back a little bit. And we're just gonna work with being on top. And I leave it out on the ends. You're welcome to go under. If you are using a curling iron that you have to sit here and hold for a while, you might need to hold for a while. Mine's hot. Mine gets to about 400 degrees. I don't use that temperature on her hair, but it can get to that temperature. So you don't want to, I don't want to hold it on her hair. I will burn her hair off if I do that. So just hold it. If you have a one that gets as fast as mine or as hot as mine, you won't want to hold it there either, because if you do, you will burn her hair. All right, so we're going to work on this side now. And I'm just going to use my finger to divide that part off. Lay that over. Okay, so see, I'm on top of her hair. This is where a comb would naturally just lay flat. So I'm just working up from here. And I'll show you how to over direct again from the front. So right here in the front piece, I over direct, meaning I pull it forward and then I curl. I want that straight piece and to be pulled back. So I like that look. And then we're on the last section. And work from the middle. Okay, now we are working up. This is where a comb would naturally lay flat. So this is where you're going to pull up and just curl away. So from the top and just curl up, up, up. And this isn't hard to do the curling of the hair. It's not hard. I think the first time it takes you a little bit longer to do because you're not used to doing it, holding it close to the base, but it's not hard. Okay, so we are done with her curling of her hair, and her hair is still a little hot. So back here, this is when I say run your fingers through it. You're just gonna run your fingers through her hair. Separate those ringlet curls so that she has more of a tousled look. So see on the sides right here, it's just kind of a messy tousled look. I like that look. So her hair is not hot anymore, so I'm just going to run my fingers through on this side as well. And you could leave her hair like this. I think it would look really cute. Cute Sunday hair, going to church or something, but we're going to do the pom-poms now. Okay, so we're going to stay with her part that we have here. And I'm going to come to the front. We're just going to clean it up just a little bit so she has more of a clean part. And then again, where the comb falls, right here where it's flat, is the middle of her hair. You're going to pull and come down, so grab your hair underneath her hair. Find where you want it to stay. I want it to go right behind her ear. So I'm going to make it come right back here. So I'm going to hold my finger here and come to the top and go all the way down. And actually, I'm going to go a little bit further. So from the back, I'm going to come right where it starts to bend, where everybody's head rolls right here. I'm going to come back to right at that spot on her ear. Just, I think it will be better. So we're just going to comb this part up into a high ponytail. Get all those little pieces. Make it that clean. You have your ponytail? And you're going to determine where you want it. I'm going to want it pretty close up here. So we're going to just put them right here. And I'm just going to do a ponytail. Okay, so you're going to hold it tight. This last one is going to be my last one. I'm going to pull half of the hair through and leave it. So I want these ends sticking out. That gives it that more of that beachy look. So she has right here on her hair, she has these loops where it's been looped around and pulled half of this out. You're going to stick your thumbs in there, grab the hair, and just pull in a little bit of different directions. You want it to look very messy. This is what I was saying. So she has this poof ball. Let's do the other side. We'll come back to that. Okay, so back here on the top, you're going to see that where we brought her way back here, and we're going to bring her back over to this spot in the back of her ear. So I'm going to come all the way over to here. I'm going to hold my finger here. I'm going to take my rat tail. This is like a marker individually, or invisible marker that you're just going to mark your area so that you have a clean part. So you have your clean part. It's easier that way than having to go down and try to find it. You just hold your finger there, go all the way down, you know where you're going to be. All right, so all this hair we're going to pull back up just to match it up to this one. All right, get all those little loose ends. And she does have some flyaways. That's okay. We can hairspray it down later. Do you have a ponytail? And we're using pink because she's wearing pink. You can use black or brown if you want to match your hair. That's fine. Okay, so this is our last loop. I'm going to loop it, and the ends are going to stick out just like they did on this side. You're going to stick your thumbs through the loop right here, and you're going to pull and pull in different sections. It's going to feel tight, yes. If it's not tight, your hair will fall out. So now that we have our two poof balls, to keep all of this hair that's falling out right here, you're just going to bobby pin it. So you just, it's messy, and I like the messy look. So you're just going to take it, sorry, let me get my hair together, and bobby pin it. So it's going to cover the ponytail. And bobby pin it in. And then we're going to do one more, so it covers kind of like a circle around her hair. And I'm going under. You don't want to see the bobby pins. I don't think you'd want to see them. You can, I guess, if you want. This one I'm not going to, so I'm trying to hide it. Lucky for her, her hair is brown, so it matches. So I'm using 2 bobby pins in each. Depending on the hair, you might need more. And you just kind of work with the hair. Wherever it needs to go, you put them in. So with that, okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to hairspray it because I want it to stay. And also, again, she has flyaways. So we're just going to spray it down, go with the direction of the hair to hold it down. You can hairspray these poof balls in place if they're falling out like mine is right now. It will stay so that when you touch it, it won't, I mean, it will bounce, but it won't fall out. And that's kind of what you want. So let's do this side. Okay. So there's her 2 poof balls. Let me show you what it looks like in the back. Here's her back messy look. You can run it through again, cover it up. I like to spray it one more time so that it will hold those curls in the back. But other than that, we are done. This is the back, and here is the front. We're done.